Hello everybody, on the air with VA3EWV. We always say it twice, on the air with VA3EWV. This is a reflection edition. I just spit on my camera. It's not a reflection edition. I'm out here today. The one-armed bandit had shoulder surgery and stuff, but have a good friend, Victor Echo 9 Charlie Foxtrot, that does a lot of really good videos, by the way. His channel is Out and About. Out and About. I love that channel. He does a lot of good videos, and him and I are in the Rack Challenge. That's the Radio Amateurs of Canada Outdoor Operation Challenge. And you go to just different places outdoors. You operate outdoors, not on your own land or nothing, but anywhere that's outside. And one of the good places to do it is POTA parks and stuff like that. Anyway, he put a video out today saying, "Are you obsessed with POTA?" And what are the warning signs? And it made me laugh. It made me laugh because, well, I don't know if people are obsessed or if people have goals. So when I entered the Rack Outdoor Challenge, it is a challenge. It runs for 12 months. And you score points by doing all the main activities: POTA, SOTA, Lighthouse, Worldwide Flora Fauna. Worldwide Flora Fauna wasn't there last year, and Stuart got it added. And we're probably going to be getting historic sites on there. Those are the things that he's been trying to promote. Worldwide Flora Fauna, historic sites on there. I think he's doing bunkers on there. Stuff like that. Lots of exciting stuff. But he put out there, "Are you obsessed?" And I'm like, well, let me think about myself. He said, "Do you get up early in the morning?" I'm like, yeah, I actually get up early in the morning. I go out there at about 5 o'clock. And I try to do it from about 5 to 7. My shift starts at 8. Why do I do it between 5 and 7? Well, I'm not retired. So I just can't go out in the middle of the day and do POTA. And if you guys know radio and stuff like that, it's not easy getting contacts 5 o'clock in the morning. It's really doggone hard, actually. Then he said, "Well, do you go late at night?" I'm like, well, yeah, I actually go late at night. I'll come home from work. I have an hour's drive home. I get home around 6, eat supper with the wife, have some other activities and stuff like that. And then around 7 o'clock, because I like to go at 7, I go out between 7 and 9. The reason I go out between 7 and 9 is because it's the new day. You know, you get that dual activation in from one day to the next. So I go out late at night. Why? Well, because I have a full-time job, have a wife who wants me around when I'm around, have kids, grandkids. You know, I do other things too. So I have to be very specific, and I have to be very organized when I go out to a park, because I have very little time to go out to parks. I was actually cruising in first place. December I got first place. January, February, March, April, May, first place in the Rack Challenge. June, I got a big promotion at work. My wife said she wanted the pool open. The grandkids were out for school. So June was not a month that I was at the top, because, you know, you have family obligations. July came around, and a friend of mine in the ham world, he's like, "Hey, I'm going to New Brunswick to do a job, and I'm going to go do POTA every night after work." That boy did that. He did POTA every night after work. I think he got something like 70-something parks. I don't know. It was crazy. He killed it. That was in July. Stuart, he took some time. I think they went on vacation. 4 provinces. This guy covered 4 provinces. 100. I'm sure close to 100-something sites. I'm calling them sites because he probably did, you know, parks on there, lighthouse on there. I know that for sure. Historic sites on there. You name it. On the air. That boy went out and killed it. Which surprised me, actually, because he had, like I said earlier, he had put a video out about how much money people spend on POTA. So I was kind of surprised he went out and did that again and put that kind of money out. I was kind of banking on him not doing that to give me a spot at the top. But anyway, now I got this shoulder surgery, so I can't drive for a month and a half. I'm not able to drive for a month and a half. So that's going to knock some stuff out too. But the wife said, you know what? After supper, I'm going to bring you out to the home park. Now, some people call the park that's closest to home park. Every park around me, that's a 30-minute drive. Well, I live way out, so where my two buddies live there, they got parks on top parks on top parks. Here, though, the parks are very spread out. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling on. This is unedited, by the way. I don't have an editing team. I don't put any fancy stuff up. So it is what you got. But this whole conversation was about, are you obsessed with POTA? And some people might just do it for fun. I got into POTA because I'm doing the rack challenge. So for me, it's not an obsession, it's a goal. And the reason I love POTA so much is because they give you so many different things to achieve. So for example, one of the first things I saw that if you do 1,000 contacts at a park, you can get a kilo award. I'm like, well, I'm going to do that. Well, it took many times to do it, but it only took me 9 times to do it. Then I found out at that same park, if you go 20 times, you can get an award. So I went straight back to the same park to get that award. Then I found out that if you do 10 bands at the same park, and you do 10 parks with 10 bands, you get another award. So see, it's not an obsession. Maybe you just have a goal. And I've learned so much, and I've grown so much. I've seen so much, and I've met so many people doing the rack challenge and doing POTA. And I like having goals. So I hope you're a person like me that has goals. But if you are obsessed, he says go get some help. But man, it's good to be obsessed. I guess. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been obsessed with anything. No, that's a lie. I'm obsessed with dessert. And that's why my ass is big right now. So maybe I need to go see somebody about chocolate cake. Anyway, why don't you guys like and subscribe? I'm actually surprised that I have 650 subscribers. I was actually shocked about that. 650 organic subscribers. No, what do you call those people? Nobody sponsoring me. None of my videos are technical in nature. So don't come here for that. But if you want to have some radio fun, come in for some radio fun. So here's a project. I'll show y'all one little project I'm going to be working on here. Give me a second because I can't use my other hand. So here's my 6-meter beam. As you see, it's on a trailer. So I'm going to change the coax on it. I got the coax. It should be in today on Amazon. So I'm going to get a hold of my friends, have them come over. I found a rotor to go on it. So now I'm going to get a rotor on there. I'm going to get the strapping right. Here are the side riggers and stuff like that. They're the side riggers. It's telescopic. It goes up 30 feet. So I've ordered myself a hex beam. Well, no, I haven't ordered it. I want to order it. I have my finger on the trigger, but it's not the one I want, but I have to worry about the damn tariffs and stuff, so I might get another one. But what's going to happen, I'm going to take the 6-meter beam off, put the rotor up there, put the hex beam on there, put my generator on there, and this is big enough to hold my tent as well. So I'm going to have the wife drag me out to the park, towing the trailer. That is a tilt over, by the way. So we're going to tilt it over. I'll have my generator. I'll have my tent there as well. And yeah, on the weekends, I'm just going to stay morning and night at the park. Come out! Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. You know it.